We headed to rural Belize today where the evidence was clear. Water levels are rising along the Belize River and streams as well as the Crooked Tree Lagoon, a known catchment area for flood waters. Residential properties and resorts along the bank of the river are filling up with water. Kimberly Segura, the president of the Community Disaster Response Team in Boral Boom, says that overnight the bank of the river was taken in by water, and it is expected that by tonight water levels would reach the street.
I marked out there with a stick, and by this morning when I got up, it was all gone. I came this morning again and I marked this area with another stick, just to monitor between this morning until this afternoon to see exactly how far and how fast the water is coming up.
How fast is it coming up based on what you...
Well, very fast.
Here usually be the first area to be flooded, and then we have another area in Beverly Hills, yes, that usually flood also. Well, the highway on the other side of the highway there by the bridge, that always be flooded too. Fresh Pond always have flood also. So those are the main areas that usually have flood. But from now, nobody had called to evacuate from where they're at.
Belize Rural NEMA Coordinator Alpheus Gillett says that based on official information reaching the Emergency Operations Center in Sand Hill, the situation will deteriorate as the Crooked Tree Lagoon is almost at capacity.
At this point, all waterways are mostly to the maximum capacity. Crooked Tree, as I mentioned, is one of the biggest water catchment, and it's almost to its capacity, the maximum capacity. So we'll start to see problem within the river valley, all these villages that lies along the Belize River. We start to see some problems sometimes later on over the weekend. Most of the water we're seeing here right now is from the local rain in our area, but we are anticipating the bulk of water coming down from the west sometime over this weekend, and that's hence the reason we're preparing.
Further east in the sprawling village of Laterville, the situation is dire. A portion of the Philip Golson Highway between the cutoff to Price Barracks and Lowe's Supermarket is under 3 to 4 feet of water. It is impassable by smaller vehicles, and many are diverting onto Paris Road to travel through the village. The Los Lagos and the Vista del Mar communities are also battling with homes underwater.
I've noticed the Vista del Mar area, which is close to the sea, the water have risen in that area. Falcon Street area, the Mitchell Estate area, Los Lagos area, the north side of Los Lagos is flooded. And also we have the highway basically from the Shell gas station to the BDF Airport Camp Junction Road. It's completely flooded.
Residents are being advised to monitor the situation as it continues to evolve.
We have all the village emergency committee. They're in ready mode action. And we have our emergency committee, the district emergency in place. And we have assistance from the BDF. So in terms of boats, transportation, we are ready in the event. If you know that you are living along the flood-prone area, try to move out to the nearest shelter as soon as possible before it's too late.
Duane, Moody for News 5.